All right, it's Saturday. Let's go. Just hit the gym for the first session. I got to head out of town. I got to drive an hour to do an estimate. I don't know how good of a business model that is, but whatever. This is going to be a rant video. I haven't done a rant in a while, but this morning, as I'm going through the Starbucks line, yes, I drink Starbucks, and yes, I get the pumpkin sweet cream cold brew. Nothing says badass like a nice whipped topping on your coffee. Absolute badass. Anyways, I go up to the window, and of course, the stupid piece of shit in front of me bought my drink. Just paid for my shit. Guys, if not a lot of people watch my channel, but if you're someone that watches my channel and you do that, don't fucking do that. Stop it. You're not helping anyone. All you're doing is serving your own vanity. It's a joke. It's a joke. Let me tell you why it's a joke. While you're paying for my drink, which by the way, everything's a write-off, you're not only ruining my opportunity. I gotta get my seatbelt on. My car is gonna keep barking at me. You're not only gonna ruin my ability to have a write-off. I want to write off that $10, goddammit. But really, you're truly negating who needs the money. So let's talk about it real quick. Okay, so when you're in line at Starbucks and you go up to the window, yeah, I'm gonna do something good. I'm gonna do a liberal act of charity. Bleh. And you buy the piece of shit behind you. That's right, I'm a piece of shit too. We all are. As soon as we all figure that out, the planet will get better. But I'm a piece of shit doing my best. That's the difference. Anyways, when you buy the piece of shit's order behind you and fail to tip the fucking Starbucks worker who's making $9 to $10 an hour, she's literally debating on whether or not she should start sucking dick for money when you pay for my shit. Instead of giving her $2 to $5 in a tip, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. Stop it. And it's liberal shit. I'm sorry. I knew I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't get political, but I have to I can't. This is so stupid. You're not helping people when you buy a fucking cheese Danish for the piece of shit behind you. You know how you could help somebody? Mary, whatever the bitch's name at the fucking window. Hey, you know what? Here's $5. I've done the math. I've looked it up. The average Starbucks store does about $10,000 worth a day of sales. $10,000 a day worth of sales. If we, as consumers, as customers, were to just tip on half of that revenue, let's say we all just give $2 on half of that revenue. That's $5,000. That probably represents about 1,000 orders. Roughly, probably about 1,000 orders. Maybe 500. So, to be safe, let's say 500. If we tip $2 to $5 on 500 orders, that's $1,000 to $2,500 extra a day. A fucking day! That would go to the employees of Starbucks. And before you all jump on here, well, Starbucks should pay more money to their workers. Meh. We don't have the will to tip people that need the money. How the fuck are we going to go up against a $1 billion company? I don't know how much they're worth. Billion sounds better than million. A $1 billion company to get them to pay their people more money. You're a fucking idiot, okay? This is a rant. Stop it. Stop buying people shit that don't need you to buy them shit. That's the most self-serving vanity I've ever seen in my fucking life. Listen, my wife and I are successful. I have my own business. My wife is a successful person in corporate America. We're the last people you got to give $10 to. We're the last people. Shit. Go to the fucking window at Starbucks, pay for your fucking order, and then whatever the cost was, just say you spent $7. It's easy to spend a lot of money at Starbucks. They're expensive. Let's say you go up there and they're like, oh, it's $7. Just give them a 10 and drive away after you get your shit. I've driven away without my shit. Just give them a $10 bill and drive the fuck away. They don't need to know your name. You don't need to tell them you voted Biden or you voted Trump or whatever. Just give the money to the fucking worker. Stop paying for people's shit that don't need you to pay for their shit, you dumb motherfuckers. Shit. Because the people that are doing, see, now I'm getting hot. Now I'm getting fired up. The people that do that are the ones that are probably like, the government should give us all a universal benefit, or corporations should pay more money. You're out here giving people money that don't need it, you stupid fucking idiot. Fuck! Shh. I got a little hot. I got a little fired up. It's my fault. I'm going to calm down now. If you're in the Starbucks line, and all of a sudden you have this liberal, vanity-based notion of charity, check it, say no to it, and instead of giving that money to the person behind you, instead, please give it to the Starbucks employee in the form of cash, because you can't fucking tip anymore. I think I used to tip. I used to use the app because that was the only way I could tip them, because I never have cash. My wife and I, we put all of our expenses on a credit card. I've already done a video about that. But that's gone now, to my knowledge. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, just give them cash. And instead of giving it to the fucking piece of shit behind you, give it to them. Give it to them. Guys, if we did that, if half of the Starbucks consumer community tipped that way, we would plunge literally every Starbucks employee, for the most part, into the $50,000 a year pay range. I mean, it's true. It's shocking to think about that, but we could literally shove them. I don't know how many Starbucks employees there are, but imagine, let's say there's 2 million Starbucks employees. Imagine if 2 million people overnight are plunged into the $50,000 a year salary class, because instead of us buying the fucking cheese Danish and coffee for the piece of shit behind us, instead we just tipped them. Wow. So all this like liberal charity fucking bullshit, we give money to our own people, stop it. Give it to the fucking worker. Just give it to them. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to your fucking neighbor. You're not helping anyone. You're a vain piece of shit. Just give it to the people that need it, which is the people working. Fuck. If you like the content, like, share, subscribe. If you've hated it, send it to someone you hate.